something they added?
Streaming now.
Psychological horror experience.
No, you aren't.
You
Yes,
are
I am.
Vecna, invading people's
See, watch
minds
stream.
and conjuring up
No,
their
on
worst
YouTube.
nightmares as you
Oh.
look to take revenge on Eleven and her friends. Stranger Things VR comes to
I'm
the
lazy.
store
Things
later
VR.
this year. And here
Stranger
is a
Things.
brand new trailer.
Strangler Things.
Oh, there's a new trailer.
You know a feature they added to Sploon?
I want to become Vecna.
Aiden, I asked you a question.
What?
Would you like to know a new feature they added to Sploon?
Not right now. I'm streaming this event. A funny event.
I would literally just tell you, Aiden.
Okay.
The top two players on the winning team will fist bump after the victory animations.
Oh. Take revenge on what?
I guess I'm gonna fist bump a lot of people, aren't I? Because, like, I'm almost always the top player. Like, you know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
It's time.
Anyways, time to grind so I can have even more ink resistance.
Did you know that it's time?
What?
I have no clue. That's just what someone said.
Next, it's time to strap into your omnidirectional mobility gear and prepare to fight the unthinkable.
I want
Attack
to
on
fight the
Titan is a
unthinkable.
best-selling manga series, acclaimed anime adaptation, and now, thanks to the team at Universe, an exhilarating VR game.
Attack on
Attack
Titan
on
is a
Titan
VR game.
VR Unbreakable lets you join the Scout Regiment and go head-to-head with the Titans themselves. Fly through the air using your
Aiden.
OEM gear and take down
I'm about
enemies
to get
many
Hold on.
times your
ink
size
resistance
as you
on
try
both
to protect
my
the last
clothes and
vestiges of
shoes
humankind.
in
Some
Splatoon
of you
3.
may already be familiar with this game,
This
but you didn't get to see the game's dynamic, high-flying battles. Today you will.
is gonna be glorious.
Unit VRs.
And this is about to be wonderful. I'm about to be pretty much just immune to damage in Splatoon 3. No matter how much you shoot me, I will not take damage. Oh, new map is available. In Turf currently. Barnacle Dome. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Attack on Titan VR.
Did I have
Yeah, I'm streaming
Why are you streaming it on YouTube and not on,
I'll
MeTube?
stream it on both.
MeTube.
MeTube.
Why are you not streaming it on your Nintendo Wii?
Makes sense. Wish list now.
Back in 2011, Polish developer People Can
And
Fly,
They
the
like,
creators
guys,
behind
they like Coconut
Outriders
Mall
and
so much that they
Painkiller,
decided to make it
introduced
into a
the
real
world
thing.
to skill shots. Blast an enemy out of the air, skill shot. Kick him into a cactus, skill shot. Crush somebody under a hot dog cart. Yeah, you get the
Aiden.
idea. Now
What?
imagine how creative
Coconut
you could
Mall
get
was
with
so
that
good they
system
made
in
malls
VR.
into a real thing.
Forget imagining it. We've got it.
Yeah.
Here's your first look at Bulletstorm in VR.
Bulletstorm.
How did I dodge that? I just died to stupid Joy-Con drift. Are you kidding me? Blood is Bevo's tail. we're gonna lose this match just because Joy-Con Drift is great.
Funny.
This is the bullet storm we all know and love. Every skill shot, every story beat fully recreated from the ground up for VR. And for the first time, you'll actually be able to handle an energy leash, deliver devastating blows, and mow down hordes of mutated enemies. So book your ticket to the planet Stygia for later this year. And thanks to People Can Fly and Incuvo for bringing such a fun project to life. Okay, before we start talking about our final game, I know you've been waiting for an update on Assassin's
Wake up,
Creed
it's the
in
first
VR.
of the month.
And I have
Assassin's
good
Creed
news.
in VR.
Assassin's Creed Nexus
Wake up,
is
game
coming to the MetaQuest store by the end of the year.
End of the
Tune
year.
into Ubisoft Forward on June 12th for the full reveal of Assassin's Creed Nexus. All right, I promised you a deep dive. Let's
What?
get into it. In 2019, Asgard's Wrath took us on an
Hold
epic
on.
journey across the fabled 9 realms of Norse mythology. That journey ended here, imprisoned in this very tavern by the trickster god Loki. But Destiny has more in store for you. From Sanzaru Games and Oculus Studios, this is the world premiere of Asgard's Wrath 2.
Chaos is spreading.
I barely never heard of the first one.
Loki's evil invades all
Like, I've
realms.
seen it before, but I've never really, seen it much.
He must be stopped. Betrayal has made you stronger, Guardian.
No more war pigs have the power. Hand of God has struck the armor.
No!
Your reality is mine, Guardian.
Exact.
Yeah,
your
and I
vengeance
don't even see
and
stream.
unleash your wrath.
He was just showing black screen for me.
It's literally there, the man face and all.
Oh, I'm just Discord stream.
I cannot.
I was looking at your Discord stream.
Oh, Asgard's Wrath 2.
Asgard's Wrath 2 is
Yeah.
an all-new standalone adventure in this epic
I've seen
series.
some of the first one, but not
Freed
much.
from prison by the Weavers of Fate, you'll set out on a new quest
These
across
all the games?
time and space. From the Norse realms
Is it already over?
No, just all the games, or
to the deserts of
Oh,
ancient
what else
Egypt.
is there?
I don't
Here
know.
on the Great Sand Sea,
I have no
you'll
clue
once
what's
again
happening.
battle gods and creatures of myth to stop Loki from upending all of creation.
Man, don't you love
the
it
original
when you
Asgard's
just
Wrath
never get
released on
paired with
PC
competent
VR,
teammates?
Wowed players with its jaw-dropping scale, brutal physics-based combat, and stunning graphics. Asgard's Wrath 2 will set a whole new standard for wireless VR. This is the deep and immersive action RPG that you've been waiting for. Packing enormous, free-roaming environments, gorgeous visuals, and well over 60 hours of exploration and tense combat into MetaQuest 2 and MetaQuest 3. Today, my friend Matt Kramer, head of design at Sanzaru Games, will take us on a tour of the team's groundbreaking title. Everything you're about to see was captured in-game.
Wait, I just
Matt,
took on 3 people at
mic's
once.
yours.
Why do my teammates keep dying so much?
Thanks, Ruth. I'm so excited to show everyone what we've been working on at Sanzaru these last few years. Asgard's Wrath 2 picks up where the first game left
Hayden, are you
off,
still there?
in a mysterious
Yeah.
tavern you can't escape
Oh,
from.
what are you doing
You're
currently?
suddenly thrust
Still
into
watching
battle
the
with a
event.
giant creature,
Ah.
clearly from another realm. Just when you think all is
Well,
lost,
none of
you
his attacks
encounter the
even hit
Weavers
me.
of Fate, a trio of
There is
beings
no way
that
a
set you
brush
off
has
upon
that
your
much
adventure
range.
to find and stop Loki.
Like, how big is the range on the
So
new
just
brush?
how much bigger is this game?
Oh yeah,
Not only
and
will
fun
you
fact about the
travel through
paintbrush,
new
it's the
Asgardian
very
locations
first brush we've
like
gotten since
Muspelheim,
Splatoon
the
1.
Land of Fire.
Oh.
The Weavers of Fate will also bring you into new realms, like the vast desert
I
expanse
just got
of
splatted by a
ancient
wave
Egypt.
breaker.
These massive worlds, beyond the scope of any other game on the MetaQuest platform, come alive in Asgard's Wrath 2. Dotted with temples.
My teammates won't even ink any turf. Of course they won't. Because, you know, in a turf war match, you're not supposed to ink any turf.
Quests and side quests. Wildlife.
Even
Crafting
physics-based?
resources, mini games, and more. This is a living world you can roam and explore freely.
What?
The most expansive of these worlds.
You can't even
is the
swing
Great
your
Sand
weapon.
Sea,
You're not supposed to be able to
full
swing a
of
weapon
hidden
while doing a
treasures
super
and
jump.
unique events. You could spend hours upon hours exploring this map and still not discover all its secrets. You might decide to prove your combat prowess by hunting rare, high-level monsters.
Man, you have an
from the
amazing
sands,
viewer amount.
or
Yeah,
gather
of
plants
one.
or an animal parts
Yeah.
to craft useful consumable
Guess who
goods,
that one is?
such as
Me.
bait to attract wildlife,
No, it's me.
or a ward
Then
that
I have
provides
two.
a temporary AoE benefit
You don't
wherever
count.
you throw it. But it's not all about
How
survival.
did we lose that
Kick
match?
back and fish, or beat
The
your
world
high score at the slingshot shooting gallery. There's
There's
no shortage of stuff to do and see outside the primary
Aiden.
quest line.
What?
I'm building ink resistance.
These worlds are so big, you're going to want some
Yeah.
more speed as you move
You
through
remember
them.
how,
Gently
like,
pet the panther.
Luckily,
Punches
you'll
the
have
panther
the
in
power
the
of a
face.
god at your
you
fingertips.
remember how on the night we all like played
As
it?
with
Winter
Asgard's
said that I was
Wrath,
just
you'll be able
immune to ink.
transform a few brave animals into unique
Like-
warrior followers. to
What?
help you solve
Yeah.
puzzles and eviscerate
Yeah,
enemies.
the reasoning for that is the amount of ink
New in this
resistance
game,
I
they'll
have
serve
on my
as
gear.
Powerful mounts
And
that
I'm
can carry
getting
you
more.
swiftly across the massive realms of Asgard's
I
Wrath
decided
2.
to just redo all the abilities on my shoes,
Of course,
chancing getting
what's
something worse,
fast on foot
just so I
or
can have the
mount
chance of
can
getting
look
more ink
very different to a
resistance.
god.
Smart.
You can be tall.
Like Asgard's Wrath, you'll also see the world from the god
riding
scale
Panther.
perspective, and use your cosmic powers to manipulate the mortal world around you.
Museum de
Reach inaccessible
Alfonso.
areas, solve puzzles, and more.
We've got the classic blue and orange.
You can't save the world alone, though. Egypt is full of would-be heroes who need
Man,
your godly
why will my
assistance
teammates
to
not ink
enter
the
realm
base?
of legend.
Ever.
Each hero in Asgard's Wrath 2
Like,
is
Aiden,
completely unique.
even you know that, right?
Different weapons, different skills and abilities, and
Shut
different
up.
strengths. By possessing these mortals,
Even
can
you
help
know
them
to ink the
fulfill their
base, right?
destinies and get closer to yours
Yeah.
as well.
No
The
offense
first
saying
of these
even
heroes
you.
is Abraxas, a cynical tomb robber with a grudge against the gods. You and
It's like,
Abraxas
you're not exactly
make an unlikely
the
pair,
best
but you
Splatoon
have
player
to
I
work
know.
together to take down fearsome enemies like the bloodthirsty goddess Sockman.
Yeah.
Abraxas seeks vengeance
Rip, you haven't
against
even beat
Sockman
After Alterna
for the
yet.
murder of his father.
He's a big guy.
With his
I think that's a
boomerang
woman,
axe,
actually.
whip sword and bladed shield.
I
at
think
your
that's a
command,
woman, actually.
He'll stop at nothing to defeat her.
That just reminds me of that lore.
Combat
said
is
her.
one
Yep,
of
that's
Asgard's
a woman?
players love
That's a
most
woman?
about Asgard's Wrath, us included.
That's Asgard's Wrath,
It was
isn't
vicious
Still.
and brutal. Whether swinging
Have you not
a sword,
seen the first
throwing an
Asgard's
axe,
Wrath
or
ever?
even using
No.
your fists, the combat
Oh.
made you feel powerful.
It looks pretty
and
good.
skilled.
I've just never actually played it or really looked at it much.
In the first game, the combat favored a defense-first
Man, I
approach.
love just dropping
Then
out
you
of the
had to block and
sky,
parry a
just
series of enemy
eliminate
attacks
someone.
before you had a chance to remove
Don't
their
you?
runic shields. This loop had to be completed 3 or 4 times before you could start damaging an enemy. In Asgard's Wrath 2,
Booyah Bomb
the
Armor
combat
can't withstand a
system is
reef
centered around
slider.
player choice. Nothing is holding you back. You can chip away at enemy shields through a flurry of attacks or land skilled parries to trigger opportunity windows that let you cut through your enemy's defenses with ease.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the
We've
little
also
board.
expanded the systems to include elemental types
Ben,
for a
Ben,
greater
VR.
degree of player
Where is
customization.
Dude, I thought you were talking about your
wider
chat, and I was gonna
variety
say,
amongst enemy
yeah, they're not
archetypes.
saying anything.
This time, we have a full
Echo
physics
VR
system
too?
implemented for weapons. With
Are they even
swords,
gonna announce an Echo
axes,
VR too?
bows,
Just
staffs,
shut
and
it
more
down for no
at your
reason.
disposal.
Thank
You can find a combat style that's right for you. But you'll need to change up your approach, as enemies will now react to every movement and switch up their own attacks.
There is one
You'll
enemy
also unlock
left.
New skills
so
and
let's
abilities
ink
as you
turf.
level up, letting you invest further in the weapons you use most.
Instead of
Unlock
hunting down the
powerful
one
abilities
person
and
left,
super
let's ink
attacks to
turf
truly
in the
change
last
the
20
game.
seconds of the match.
Nothing feels better
Capiche?
than seeing your
Yes, we got a
weapons
wipeout.
soar into
Now
the
ink
air
turf
and
instead of
rain
hunting
down
them.
on a horde of enemies.
They're not
You'll
alive.
also
Why are you
discover
hunting
relics
them?
you can slot into your weapons and armor that will provide you
Geniuses,
with
am I
powerful
right?
buffs,
I think they're
like
just,
adding
beyond
fire
the
damage to your
scope of
weapon or heal over time.
My goals are beyond
allowing
your
you to customize your
understanding.
weapon set against each enemy you face. But you won't be the only one leveling up. Your animal
we
followers
won't.
have their own skill trees.
I don't care about my
They'll grow in
animal
power the
followers.
more
I
you
want
spend
to
time with
find
them.
funny Echo
Even
VR
with an
2.
upgraded companion
You don't
and
care about
all
your
these
animal
powers at your
followers, you don't care
disposal,
about the furries that are
don't
watching
think
your
the enemy
series.
AI will go easy on you.
Hate furries.
As you level up,
Same.
so will they, gaining new
What happened to the
abilities,
fist bump
smarter
thing?
tactics,
What happened to the
sneaky
funny
counters,
fist bump?
stronger
Why did it
armor,
not happen?
powerful super
I was top
attacks,
player
and
in the
relics to
game.
use against
I
you.
was literally top
Some
player.
will even heal each other, boost each other's damage, or call for reinforcements. You'll have to use all the strength, endurance, speed, and quick thinking you can muster to forge a path through the ravenous enemies that
Oh, I
lie
didn't
between
realize
you
like that
and
like
your destiny.
your stream can hear me. Then again, no one's watching.
Yeah.
For a true challenge, and
I
the
was literally
opportunity to
top
earn bragging
player though.
rights amongst your
Was the
friends,
other top player on the
you can
enemy
stay
How long
team?
has
into
it been
the
going?
Uncharted Rifts,
An
an
hour.
infinitely replayable
And they
dungeon
haven't even
crawling
like
mode
shown.
with exclusive
headset.
loot that you can take back with you.
They
into
already
the
Well, that's
announced the
maybe the last.
headset, but
The rifts are always open.
And
You
I'm
can
fighting
visit
someone who
at
just named
any
themselves
point
Small
during
Fry.
or even after the campaign, and put your skills against some of the toughest time-limited
Their ally
challenges
is
the rifts
Yo Mom.
have to offer. Face increasingly ferocious enemies as you delve deeper into these endless labyrinths, encountering the ghosts
Oh yeah,
of players
you know the
who
Super
fell
Scope,
victim to rifts
the
before
Super
you.
Nintendo attachment,
Whether friend or foe, these
the gun
specters
thing
will
for
be
the Super
part of your
for the Super
dungeon,
Nintendo.
helping
That was
or
also in
hindering
Super
your
Smash Bros.
progress.
Ultimate.
Survive long enough, and you'll earn a spot on the leaderboard.
Do you know any of
And
the
those
Super Smash Bros.
precious
Ultimate
bragging
items, like the rapid fire gun
Uncharted rifts
that
are
can
deep and
charge?
full of mystery. They're almost like a whole
Do you know that
world
item?
of their own,
no.
and
I
we've
don't think
barely
so.
scratched the surface of all
Oh,
the
you
unique
don't?
dangers you'll encounter.
Well,
I hope that
They
this
added it
first
as an
look at
item in
Asgard's
this-
Wrath
in
2 has
Splatoon
you
now.
excited.
it's
We've
now
got
Splatoon
so
weapon.
much more to show you. More heroes, more companions, more gods, Loki anomalies. I can't wait to show you.
I
more.
know this isn't MetaConnect, but they
Back to
barely
you, Ruth.
shown anything fun.
Rip.
Okay, now head over to the MetaQuest store because pre-orders of
Asgard's Wrath is
2
like
are
actually a
open.
pretty popular game, I
Pre-order,
think.
and
So,
you'll get a copy of the original.
so a lot of
Asgard's
people
Wrath
actually
on
consider
PC.
it fun.
You don't have to play it before, but it'll add some fun context. You'll also get immediate access to the great
I just
fancy
I
home
just wiped
environment
out
I'm standing
on
in
my
now,
own, Aiden.
and unlock an exclusive.
I just did a
that's
wipeout on
gonna
my
be a
own.
quest home?
character,
Okay, that's
as well
pretty
as the
cool.
title of Cosmic Guardian in Population 1.
Oh, of course,
And once
Population
Asgard's
1.
Wrath 2 launches later this year,
Free-to-play
What?
game that I paid
pre-ordered
for.
will get access to the Sword of Ra and
Rip.
the Sun God's battle armor. That's the end of our main showcase, but stick around for more because up next,
Aiden,
we
I got to
have
wipe
some of
out
the
with
most
Reef Slider
passionate
again.
VR creators sitting down to
It's
discuss
just
the games
funny
from the
to do
show.
that.
And while you're
I
there,
don't-
we're running a sale on favorites like NFL Pro Era, Resident Evil 4, Bone Lab, Among Us.
No, not Among Us. I don't care about
And
the
like
you.
last year, we're also giving away
Among
this
Us?
awesome room I'm standing in.
Among
It's available
That
now
was the whole
in
showcase.
settings under home environments. Of course, there's
Wait, in
so
Among
much
Us
more
home
we want to share
environment.
with you. We plan to announce more games, major updates to existing
Bone Lab.
titles,
Okay, Bone Lab's pretty.
and we've got a whole new headset to launch.
I just heard, no, not
Thank
Among
you
Us.
all so much for tuning in, and thanks to the developers who helped put this show together. Keep playing, and we'll see you next year.
I hate you, Meta.